Hi, everyone. I'm Shakira with the Love and Money Podcast. How's everybody doing today? So, today I wanted to talk to you about the new act that they're working on. It's called Securing a Strong Retirement Act, and this will possibly pass this year. This is what they're looking at. So, there's something called RMD's Required Minimum Distribution. And what that means is once you turn the age of 70, they start making you take out monthly distributions from your retirement accounts, your 401k, etc. Of course, generally people are used to the 59 and a half to get access to your money without penalties. But some people do not touch it, even though they reach 59 and a half, and they wait until um, the latter years. And so the age for the required minimum distribution when they start making you take your money out, it was originally at the age of 70, and then that age was moved to 72. So currently, the age is 72. Once you hit the age of 72, you are hit with required minimum distributions, meaning that you have to take money out of your account every month. So, what this new act is that they will possibly pass this year is increasing that age of 72 up to age 74 by the year 2029 and up to the age of 75 by the year 2032. So, what they are planning to do if this act passes is to increase that age that you have to take required minimum distributions from the current age of 72 all the way up to the age of 75. And so, what are required minimum distributions, you may ask? So, like I stated before, it's money that they make you take out of your account every month. And it's calculated based on life expectancy and how much you have in your account. So, one example of that is say you're the age of 75, and so they're making you take money out of your account. Say that you have, this is just an example, $100,000 at the age of 75. You would take $100,000 divided by the factor of 25.5, and what you would be required to take out per year would be $3,921 every year. And so what happens is if you don't follow uh, those guidelines that they have set for you, like if you decide to keep your money in there regardless, what they'll do is they will hit you with a fine. And that fine will be 50% of the amount of money that you were supposed to take out. So, say for example, you were supposed to take out $4,000 every year. So, because you did not follow those guidelines, they're going to tax you, they're going to hit you with a fine of half of that, 2,000. So, they're going to charge you $2,000 because you did not take your required minimum distribution. Well, according to this act that they are trying to pass, instead of it being a charge of 50%, they are attempting to lower that to 25% or 10%. So that is what is going on as far as the required minimum distributions and how they are trying to postpone the age. Originally, it was at 70, now it's at 72. Then they plan to move it to 74, and then they plan to move it to 75. And so they state that the reason behind this is that people are living longer, and they are stating that it will help people to build wealth longer. That is the reason that they are stating. And so, because of the fact that you see that they have so many rules and regulations around their 401k, they're telling you what age you have to take money out. Um, they're basically telling you what penalties you're going to pay if you withdraw early. They're telling you what fines you're going to incur if you don't follow the rules. Because you see all of this going, it's a good idea to not completely not to be completely dependent on these retirement accounts, but to get into other businesses that you create and to get into real estate. So with real estate, you have consistent cash flow coming in every month. There's nobody giving you an age limit on when you can take the money out, and there is no one giving you a fine if you don't take the money out. There's no one telling you what age that you have to take money out. So this is the freedom that you experience when you start acquiring rental property. You get that consistent cash flow month after month after month after month. Now, of course, you may incur things such as evictions or vacancies that comes along with real estate, but the more real estate that you own, uh, the more comfortable you will become financially. So people are not depending only on the stock market, they're depending on the businesses that they create and also real estate. So I just wanted to come in and let you know what the new act is that they're working on, what required minimum distributions are, and what kind of things that you can expect to come later on down the road, and then also the importance of diversifying your money and coming up with multiple streams of income. You can see how important it is to come up with multiple streams of income just because of the fact that there are so many rules and regulations when you put your money into the different retirement plans. So they are basically controlling you, telling you when you can do things and when you can't do things. But when you venture out on your own, start creating your own businesses and start getting into real estate, then you put yourself in more control. Now, there still are things that the government is controlling in regards to housing, and we saw that as an example with COVID when they put a freeze on evictions, where you cannot evict tenants for not paying rent. So that is to let you know that they are still in control, but it is a way of giving yourself more freedom because there are more ways around that. Like for example, if you get Section 8 tenants as opposed to regular tenants. Section 8 tenants is guaranteed pay. So you're going to get paid whether or not the tenant can afford it or not. So as you can see with all of this control going on, you can see how important it is to start developing multiple streams of income. If you haven't already, just be creative and start building. Also, I have a mentorship program. You can join us at the link at the bottom. And what I do is I help you to get started in real estate. And I will show you how to find the deal, how to fund the deal, how to analyze a deal, and how to own property, even if you do not want to be a landlord. So if you're interested in that type of mentorship and you're interested in joining a community, you can click the link at the bottom and I will see you there. This is the Love and Money Podcast. If you like this podcast, please share it with one other person. Also, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. Have a good night.